Idaho Falls Pediatrics, proudly supporting kids in our community, and 7 questions with Emmy.
Hey guys, it's time for a new 7 questions with Emmy. I'm Emmy Eaton, and today I'm chatting with Mitch Rossell. Mitch is a country artist who has written smash hits, including Garth Brooks's Ask Me How I Know, Dive Bar, and All Day Long. He also opens for Garth and on his stadium tour and was with him just a few weeks ago in Salt Lake City. Mitch, thanks so much for talking with me today.
Of course. No, it's my pleasure, Emmy. Thanks for having me.
My dad said you were a really good singer.
Well, tell him thank you. I appreciate that.
Should we get started with the questions?
Absolutely. I can't wait.
Question number 1. When did you first get interested in music?
That would have been right after high school. I always knew I wanted to play guitar, just to honor my dad, and the timing felt right that summer. So I went and bought one, and the rest is, as they say, is history.
What is the process normally like for you when you're writing a song?
Usually for me, it starts with an idea. I have to have something. I'm such a lyrical person. I want to sink my teeth into something. So I like to have a good idea, a good hook that I can kind of write around. And then I'll start kind of trying to vibe on a melody and a chord progression and go from there.
You have a bunch of guitars in the background.
I do. Yeah. That's, that collection actually has shrunk a lot over the years, surprisingly. I've tried to kind of whittle it down to only what I need. So, yeah, it's still a lot, though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me about the first time you met Garth Brooks?
Let's see. The first time I met him was actually in Vegas when he was doing his residency. I got a chance to go do a meet and greet and just meet him briefly and talk to him, and just who you see with Garth in any setting is who Garth really is. That's the beauty of Garth Brooks. One of the many things that I love about him is that he's authentically, genuine in public and in private. So he was really gracious, really awesome, and just I've never known him to be any different now that I know him really well.
What is it like performing in front of thousands of people, and do you get nervous?
Yeah, definitely still get a little nervous. I don't know that I'll ever not get a little bit nervous. I will say that it's not like a super nervous feeling. It's more of just I'm ready to get up there kind of. I'm more anxious, I guess. And so I'm just trying to get out there and go hang out with these people because they're always so good to you. And, that's what it's like. It's like a big party, a big hangout. And, I can't hardly describe the feeling you get when they really latch on to what you're doing. And like Salt Lake City is a great example. I mean, golly, those crowds were so good and they were so kind to me. And that feeling is pretty exhilarating and it's pretty overwhelming.
I've had to perform in front of a bunch of people too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How do you feel? What's it like for you?
I was very scared. I was in my first play, Lion King, and there were like 300 people in the audience, and I got really scared.
Yeah, that's pretty intimidating. I bet you killed it though.
But once you get going, it's not that bad.
Exactly. Yeah. Once you get going, you kind of get in a rhythm, and you're all good.
What is your ultimate dream as a music artist?
Oh, I don't know that I have a specific thing. I think for me, it's just I want to achieve my potential. I think God gives us all potential and an ability to do certain things. I would, I can't sit here and say I want to play stadiums or arenas. I'd love to do that, but I think for me, it's what's more important is making sure I'm fulfilling my purpose. And so I think I'm capable of doing arenas, stadiums. I think I could do that. If that's in the cards for me, then that's what I want to do. But if it's not, I just want to go where I'm needed.
Have you ever been to Idaho and tried our famous potatoes?
I have. It's been a lot of years. It's been probably, I'd say probably 8 to 10 years ago. I went on a little trip with a bunch of musical buddies of mine from where I used to play on a street called Broadway here in Nashville. I played for Tips, and a girl invited some of us to go back and play a show with her, and we stayed with some of her family. And so, yeah, I had some potatoes, and I recall them being delicious.
8 to 10 years. That's how old I am.
No, seriously. Yeah, you may not even been born yet when I went out there.
Well, you have an invitation to come to Idaho, and we'll meet up and get potatoes.
I like it.
You can stay at our house.
Okay. Well, I surely appreciate that. I might take you up. I appreciate it, Emmy.
Question number 7. What is your favorite junk food?
Oh, I don't eat a lot of junk food. I eat pretty clean, but I guess every now and then I'll eat like my wife will get me some coconut ice cream or something. And there's certain flavors that I can get pretty lost in some of those. So I'll I'll get one of the little what are they, pints, and I'll go in wanting a few spoonfuls, and before I know it, I'm throwing the carton away. So
That's like me with cookie dough ice cream.
ooh yeah, cookie dough is pretty hard to beat, isn't it?
Okay, now it's time for some bonus questions.
Okay, all right, what you got?
They're a little bit hard, but
Okay.
okay. So question number 1. Who is the person that you would love to collaborate or perform with?
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I would have said Garth Brooks, but I have been so incredibly blessed to get to do that.
Yeah.
So now, okay, I'm kind of breaking the rules a little bit here. It wouldn't be a person, it would be a group called the Eagles. I don't know if you know the Eagles, but that would be who I would want to collaborate with.
I don't, but my dad is like,
Yeah, not in approval. Yeah, I like it. All right, we're on the same page. Yeah, the Eagles are my favorite band for sure. I would kill to go in and just really just hang and listen to them, but collaborate. I don't even know. My hands might not even move, and my mouth might not even open. I'd be so nervous.
question number 2. What's the biggest thing someone needs to know if they want to pursue a career in music?
Oh man, that's tough. The biggest thing. I'd say just be authentic to who you are, no matter what the music is doing at the time. We all know there are trends with everything. Everything has a trend. Don't chase that. Just do what you do, and you got to have thick skin because this business is not easy, and it will chew you up and spit you out pretty quick if you're not careful. So you have to have really thick skin, and you have to be very resilient and persevere through the hard times, and there will be hard times. So that's what I would say.
Okay, this is the last bonus question.
Okay.
Can you share a piece of advice for me?
Piece of advice for you. My piece of advice for you would be just keep being you, because you is a light. It's a light to the world. I can feel it coming through the screen here. You're a sweet soul. I can tell that, and I can tell how smart you are, and how kind you are, and how thoughtful you are. I can just feel all that through the screen and through talking to you. And I would say, just be you. Don't ever let anything change that. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much for talking with me today, Mitch.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Idaho Falls Pediatrics, proudly supporting kids in our community, and 7 questions with Emmy.